Hello students. Welcome to today's class. Today, we are going to discuss about the topics of. The first one is dies, and the next topic is die stock. Now, we are going to see about dies. Let's see the objectives. Of this topic you shall be able to identify the different types of dies. State the features of each type of die. State the use of each type of die. Now, see the definition of dies. The fluids of the die produce the cut in the material being threaded, forming a thread. Let's see the materials used for the manufacture of dies. Dies are manufactured from carbon steel or high-speed steel, hardened and tempered. After the materials used, we can see the parts of dies. The first one is guide, and the other one is adjustable dies. Next we are going to see the types of dies. The first one is circular split die. The second one is half die. The third one is adjustable screw plate die. And the last one is die nut. Let's see the types, one by one. First is circular split die. This has a slot cut, to permit slight variation in size. When held in the die stock, variation in the size can be made by using the adjusting screws. This type or die stock is called button pattern stock. The next type is half die. Half dies are stronger in construction. Adjustments can be made easily to increase or decrease the depth of cut. These dies are available in matching pairs and should be used together. They need a special die holder. The third type is adjustable screw plate die. This is another type of a two-piece die, similar to the half die. This provides greater adjustment than the split die. The two die halves are held securely in a collar, by means of a threaded plate, guide plate, which also acts as a guide while threading. And the last one is die nut. The die nut is used for chasing or reconditioning the damaged threads. The die nuts are available for different standards and sizes of threads. The die nut is turned with a spanner. With the die nut, the topic of dies is over. To boost your brain power, we are going to play a quiz game. Let's go for the question. What is the name of the die? The options are A. Die nut, B. Half die, C. Circular split die, D. Adjustable screw plate die. And the answer is C. Circular split die. Let's go for the next topic, die stock. Let's see the objectives. Of this topic you shall be able to name the type of die stock for each type of die. Cut external threads using dies. Now see about what is die stock. A stock to hold dies used for cutting threads. After the definition, we are see about what are the materials used for die stock. The stock is usually manufactured from mild steel. Now see about parts of the die stock. Collet, center screw, side screw, and the handle. Next we are going to see about uses of die and die stock. The die and die stock is used to make external threading. Now see about the procedure for making external thread using die and die stock. First, fix the die in the die stock and place the leading side of the die opposite to the step of the die stock. The second step is to place the leading side of the die on the chamfer of the work. The third step is make sure that the die is fully open by tightening the center screw of the die stock. The fourth step is to start the die square to the bolt center line. And the final step is to apply pressure on the die stock evenly and turn clockwise direction to advance the die on the bolt blank. Cut slowly and reverse the die for a short distance in order to break the chips. With the last paper, we are completed the topic of die stock. To boost your brain power, we are going to play a quiz game. Let's go for the question. What is the part marked as X? The options are A. Center screw. B. Collet. C. Side screw. D. Handle. And the answer is B. Collet.